Well, when life gives you lemons.
Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party.
What's up, campers? What are we looking at today? Well, we're looking at another one from Rich that he brought up for me to try. Gamma Bomb, an IPA from Warped Wing Brewing. This one weighs in at 7.2%. And I'm gonna make it good by putting it in a two-hearted ale glass that Clyde sent me. Evidently, I favor one over the rest because one of them is almost a completely clear glass again.
Hello?
Whatever. Okay, it's a little hazy. I'm getting both tropical notes and a little bit of hoppiness. I like hoppiness. Cheers. Oh, it has a thing, you know, it has that thing going on. It's like still with me. It doesn't seem to be overly heavily bodied, but boy, it's sticky. It's sticking with you for flavor. "65 comments. And let's roll. Smile money. I don't know. Evidently, either I said it and I didn't heart it, or I missed it, or it just appeared. But Smile Money was in the last club, and he says, "I'm here to cheer for the clubbers," because right after him, I had Sharky and Salty. That both were in the club. Mike, missing the club. Cheers, boys. And first in is Mule. My man Steve said, "Poke it." And some Ebomi guy said, "Poke me." And then Salty said, "Hey, I want in." Brad, hell yeah, brother. Hashtag FJB. You know, I want to keep this, I know, Smile Money. I want to keep this somewhat positive and not really talk about politics. But I have a serious question. Anybody hearing me ask this question, I'd really like someone to give me an answer. Now I'm going to try to remember what my daughter said, because right off the bat I have a tendency to entice people. If you were uninformed enough to have ever voted for Biden in the first place, I mean, after all, his polls continue to show that he is just the resident and fraud. He didn't actually win the election. He's never had an approval rating that illustrates anybody that would have. Okay. I'm just wondering, anybody that actually voted for him, I mean, how are you with that whole thing? Are you really happy? Because under the Trump administration, even though he spent 4 years fighting stupidity and the fraud of the libtard side of our government, he still managed to have the lowest unemployment rate, the lowest black unemployment rate. We were self-dependent and actually producing our own fuel, and I believe this to be true. Under Trump, I believe I paid $1.78 was the cheapest that I ever paid for fuel. And a whole lot of you, my friends and family, are sending me pictures. Most recently, it was McLean of, on the way to his Slepfest. He drove past one of his gas stations, or he was at the gas station, and in his neck of the woods, which is not California, but pretty close, you're talking almost a click into $5 a gallon. They're saying that this Thanksgiving dinner will be the most expensive in history. And somehow you can take $2.5 trillion and try to pass it off on stupid people by saying it won't cost you anything. Okay. I'll try that out right here in my own household. I'll go buy a $3,000 scope and put it on a Barrett 50 and explain to Christine that it won't affect the house budget at all. It's free. It's zero. Zero is what he's. Is this a gang sign now? According to the libtards. And by the way, did anybody see I believe it was over an hour, and I've seen several segments of it, of Tucker Carlson's interview with Kyle Rittenhouse. Again, all the racists out there, the racists out there that think that was anything other than self-defense, and how we're white extremists because we expect that if a felon piece of shit with a weapon comes at you, saying he's going to kill you, I'm gonna get a shot off and put the piece of shit down. Again, shame on anybody, even his own family, for defending a pedophile. No, I say we need to have a national Kyle Rittenhouse Day, because anybody that puts a pedophile in the ground should get his own parade. And then, speaking of that, we have where is all this? If you did any research on this, how many times this piece of shit, had a warrant and somehow got let go, and had more and then somehow got let go, and then murdered 5 people, and as of, I think, this morning, the count was up to 48 people injured. I hope no more die. So, yeah, talk about easily manipulated. The weak-minded are so easily manipulated. I know, I got burnt on that a couple of times. I saw something and reposted it on Fagbook, and then someone said, this isn't true, or whatever. And I tried to look at both sides of the coin, and that, like John constantly says when we bring stuff up, and he knows the facts. He's just like, again, don't believe me. Don't believe us. Try to do the research for yourself. Try to be less stupid. Mr. 27 says, third blue healer to 60 has 2 thumbs up, U.S. flags. I will have to watch after work. Appreciate that. Mr. 27, intro babe. Nice. For kind of a gal next door, she has it going. Mule again, brew review from a white guy. Shocked. Oh, don't racist white guy who women, as long as the BS is in there, I might as well just be on, let's throw out there the BS record. We should, women shouldn't vote. After all, they're not really all that smart. And besides that, they belong in the kitchen cooking and doing laundry. Yeah. and then a shoe comes. She actually has been in the kitchen cooking. She's been making she made a couple of pies for Thanksgiving dinner, and she was making red sauce all day today. And oh, the smell of future lasagna. Everybody, I don't want to be a name dropper, but if there's someone that you need to have some ill feelings for, that would be Jeremy and Caitlin, because they will be partaking in that lasagna. We're making, I got a turkey, and she's making the lasagna. Oh, I'm guessing not much is going to happen after that dinner. Maybe we'll come down here and do a Bloody Mary review or something. If we can find some. I mean, I hate to make Jeremy the guinea pig, because as of right now, that of stuff that was sent to me, I can get this locally. I've never heard of this one. I want to say that I can get this. It looks awfully familiar because of the pouring thing. And then me and Miles picked up some Remedy. No doctoring required. And we were kind of rating them on kind of thickness, but then again, tomato paste is thick and ketchup is thick, and I wouldn't want a Bloody Mary made out of either one of those. And then, of course, because I want Jeremy to experience as a pour and don't mess with, one of my favorites so far is the famous Dave's Devil's Spit. And here's a weird thing. At Super One grocery store, I want to say I paid $6 for this. At the Super One liquor store, which is just on the other side of the same parking lot, regular price was $4.49. So I guess I will no longer get this when I'm at the grocery store. I'll get this when I'm at the liquor store. And Super One had quite the lineup of Bloody Mary mixes. I can tell you, Jeremy will not like this one. But I can tell you what Jeremy does like. And NIHAP. Now, I don't know if he's really that fast or if he's like psychic, but yesterday I received a package from NIHAP. Sorry that I cannot share the unboxing with you. I have learned my lesson on opening up anything from NIHAP with the camera going. So in that package was another bottle of Zing Zang. I know this is one of Jeremy's favorites. And he sent along additive so that we're plenty prepared for these Bloody Marys. I am curious of giving this a try. Sobeski, Polish, Wodka, and I've never heard of this one. Taka. Again, anything that comes in a plastic jug, you just know it's rock solid. Refreshingly smooth. So, NIHAP, thank you. And thankfully, I also have learned my lesson on making sure I've gone through everything. He also sent a runner arms connector. Of course, there it is. Connector. It says optimized for 9mm Glock Gen 3, not for G43 or 48s. So this is the second one. I have not used any of them. Overall, you really have to stop and say to yourself, what is this Glock going to be used for? Because I know this is going to sound weird coming from me, I believe the Glock trigger system is best not messed with if you are going to carry the gun.
What?
What? Then I received this. It says pepperoni. Pepperoni is who it's for. Seems like it's in a checkbook box. What are you looking for?
I don't know that I really wanted to do nachos. I was just trying to figure out something different.
Well, the world is your oyster.
I'm coming up empty. I'm just too tired to put on my creative, imaginary, culinary thinking cap.
You don't have one.
Extravagant.
We don't have one. It's
That
like,
was being a smartass. Why would I be a smartass and sarcastic? People don't see that and it just goes right over their head.
vodka liqueur candies.
Hmm.
Wow. Let's see where they're from. Make sure that
You know, why don't you suggest something to make for dinner? Since, you know, you seem to have more of an imagination and creativity than I do.
I wouldn't mind if we had some fresh trouser trout.
Jump in the lake.
Hey, you want to try one of these?
No. No. And no. Just because people send that shit to you and you're dumb enough to eat it, no.
Speaking of that,
Here we go again.
do not attempt to bite it. It is filled with vodka.
Derp.
Want one?
Yeah, I'll go to sleep. I'm just that tired.
Let me see if I can, I don't think I can do it. It is literally filled with vodka. This would be good for a kindergarten class. I'm thinking about starting my own daycare. How are the kids today? Little angels. That's not bad. This would be a good Thanksgiving thing.
Oh yes, I'll give that to my diabetic dad. I'm sure he'll just love it.
Build him a sweet one. Fucking revenge is revenge when he's over here.
It's not going to happen.
Oh, we got some stuff on the offering plate. I don't think your dad's a huge fan of Isla Scotch, though.
No, don't, yeah, no.
Should give him back some of the shit he got me.
What?
The classic. What did I do with it?
He's not going to drink anything because he's driving and he won't drink anything, so you're wasting your time and your breath.
You want to make a bet? You think if I make him a drink when he gets here, he won't drink it?
No, he won't.
How much you want to bet on that?
You're going to forcibly make a drink and put it in front of him and say, drink this damn motherfucker?
No! Said he want me to build you a sweet one like he does to me all the time.
And he'll tell you no.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see if he's all glowed up yet or not. That is like the quality right there. They use the best plastic on their containers.
Okay. Any ideas?
Of what we have on hand?
Hamburger.
2 pounds of it?
Mm-hmm.
You could do sloppy joes. Is the bread shit?
Yeah, I don't have no bread.
Do meatloaf. I know you're a big fan of that.
No.
Put in a call to the bread guy. I bet you we could get some buns if you want to do sloppy joes.
Yeah, we could do that if you want. I just don't feel like doing meatloaf. I had to drink. I had to eat that shit all the time growing up.
You haven't.
And boiled dinner.
I might give you boiled dinner. Ooh. Oh, we're in business. The other site came in. Where is he? Sorry about the, why does it take extra long sometimes? There you go. By any chance, do you have any extra hamburger buns? Want a Bloody Mary?
Have you ever seen me drink vodka? Have you ever seen me drink tomato juice? I'm gonna go with no on that one.
Don't look at the label. Just tell me if you think you'd ever, seriously, if you'd ever even consider drinking that.
Ew. What is it? Pickle juice?
Pickle vodka. Miles thought it would be a good thing for Bloody Marys because a little pickle juice in your Bloody Mary is a good thing. This shit is like radiation. No matter how diluted you make it, it's still radiation. It's I told Miles if we make Bloody Marys, we could put like a quarter of a shot of this in. This bottle is probably has 25 years to go before it's going to be empty at the rate in which it's drinkable.
Ugh. What the heck was he thinking?
Well, Johnny Watson got me a bottle of cucumber to make Bloody Marys from Absolute, and that was the nastiest shit. I ended up, I don't think I could give it away. I think it actually ended up getting dumped out. This is good though. Peppered from Absolute. And this stuff is outstanding. Hansen's Habanero Organic Vodka. You can tell by the look on her face that she really doesn't give a shit. Okay.
You are strange.
Should I try this?
No,
It tastes just like beer.
because it is beer.
Sure, I could build you a sweet one. Want a peppercorn Ricci?
No.
These are awesome. But wait, there's more.
Really?
I got this from Ed. It was hideous. We're hoping someday it's drinkable.
Ed?
Yeah. There's actually beer from Ed still here in the house.
Be like Ed?
Yeah.
Oh.
He thought it'd be good, and it was like the day I reviewed it, I go, I tell you what, let's put a little age on it. So there's one here in the refrigerator that me and Matt were going to review, and we never got around to it to see if it got any better. And there's still one in there in the beer crisper.
Yeah. I'm going back upstairs now.
Okay. Well, the only way that that's going to work is if he has some buns. Otherwise, you really can't do a sloppy Joe without the. Is that the sloppy or the Joe part?
Well, I got crescent roll, but I was going to do the hamburger, cheeseburger, but then I don't have nothing for chicken pot pie.
We'll get some more. The hamburger crescent roll is really good.
I I'm so tired I can't even stand up. Just don't. I've been cooking all day today, getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Why do you have her in the mix of pictures?
Little Red Riding Hood.
Ugh.
Hey, if she looked completely different, she'd be hot as hell.
She's still nasty.
I wonder if she, at this point in time, if she believes her own bullshit anymore. God.
Depends on how much you swallow.
Wow. On that parting comment.
Okay, you want to make that for me when we get done?
Sloppy Joe's?
Oh. Did you want the hamburger crescent thing?
Yeah. Not if I'm making it.
Why not? It's easy.
Okay. Mr. 27 says, poor sad intro balmy boy didn't get his Red Ryder BB gun for his 5th birthday. Bastards. Talk to Cobra about that. Miss 27, medium brown beer, nice. Miss 27, cherry beer, haven't ever had something like that. Oh. Cherry's great. Well, that's actually what this is. This is a cherry stout from... Does this even have the date marked on it? Oh yeah, 2016. This... Maybe me and Jeremy will have to have that in the Ed Club. Miss 27, hit the like button. Nice. Oh, thanks. Okay. Here's Rich. Here is at least a subtle sign. It was a 6-pack. If it was really terrible, I would have milked my way through the one. Oh, I don't. Maybe it's the damn vodka-filled candies, but I'm getting a nuttiness to it, and not that kind, Steve Bush. Nobody nut in my beer. This 27 Brew Babe screen looks really bright. Too much glare still, Mr. Brewbomy. You know, there's anything I can do about it. My old monitor, which was smaller, had a matte finish on it. This has a high gloss finish on it. It is a problem, yes. Now, if I ever replace this screen, I might try to see if I can find something that has a matted finish so it does not reflect. Trust me, Mr. 27. As a side story, I tried everything I could. There's a reason that this monitor is at 2 angles. Like, to the point where I feared if I went any more, it could possibly fall forward. It is sitting, as you can tell by this angle, it is sitting at a little bit of an angle this way, and it is also shimmed on the its pedestal, bringing it forward so that I could try to minimize the reflection and the glare. Obviously, a fail. Maybe if I just go buy some matte spray paint, I can just mist the whole thing and hang on. Inner house communications. Mike does have hamburger buns. Unless you just don't want sloppy joes. This is a professional channel. Kind of want a Bloody Mary now, but kind of want to take a ride in a Cobra. Smile money, top 20. Don't sell yourself short, Judge. Mr. Mark Mac 85. Damn, 2 Bloody Mary mixes and both not good. Okay, on to another bottle. Laugh out loud. Salty says super early naked. If you just want to throw them on your grill, I'm actually doing the brew review as we speak. So I'll have to grab it in a little bit. He's like, Outback in 2. I won't be Outback in 2. But it is 2 for Tuesday, and thanks to the boys, there's a whole bunch of twofers in here. I haven't been paying attention. You may have already caught some or not. Gun Glutton. I like Gun Glutton. That is a hell of a bumper. Gun Glutton. Is YouTube deleting my comments? I've been trying to send you and Matt a bottle of Buffalo Trace to review for the past 2 videos. Gun Glutton, I think this is the first that I've seen you leave a comment. I tell you what, Gun Glutton. I put the email to the channel if you would like to trade phone numbers or whatever. I can. I'm sorry that YouTube does what they do. Sometimes I almost wonder if they do it to try to make. See, here's a twofer. That's an older one though. To make people, you know, if you had just left a comment, maybe you found me for the first time and you're like, what a prick! Didn't even answer my. Oh, you deleted my comment. You know, I don't. I even stopped deleting the dial-a-slut ones with the link so you can go see the porn site. You know, I don't give a shit. No, I would never delete anything. And no, I believe this is the first time I've seen a comment from you in a while. Man, is that a McLaren? That looks like it's a McLaren. I don't know what kind of car it is, though. Pre-dawn, Jeremy. It was self-defense. Cut and dry. Yes, it absolutely was. But if you listen, I mean, the media had it so I hope Kyle becomes one of the richest people in the world after this is all over. And in the Tucker Carlson, he's like, yes, I have a team of lawyers already working on that. And I hope one of the people that he takes money from is douchebag go. Sorry, I wasn't going to get political. You know, the guy that called him the white nationalist or the white extremist or the whatever. Once again, I just hope karma. I hope karma gets here soon. You have the most disliked resident in history. Well, that's, you know, Smile Money. This is in my history anyway. And And the only person in the administration liked even less is Camel Toe. Speaking of that, it's my money. A defense attorney can shop for expert witnesses until he or she, them find one that supports their case. Yes, experts often have different opinions or truths. Jeremy, I need a gun that doesn't exist. Ha ha. Scrappy. Scrappy's awesome. Jeremy, when you're laying in bed in the Star Trek room and you look up at the ceiling and you see the three, actually, yeah, there's only 3 up there right now. When you see the 3 beautiful Star Trek ships hanging on the ceiling in the Star Trek room, they were a gift from Scrappy. They used to be hanging down here. Then I decided to build a Star Trek room. Not totally complete. I still got, or did I bring him upstairs? Oh, I brought the Klingon upstairs. You can't see him anyway. I have my Funko Pop collection sitting right here, and the Klingon went upstairs. Down here I have John Wick, Milton from Office Space, Rick Decker from Blade Runner, and Michael Bolton and Samir from Office Space. I guess if I really wanted to take everything Star Trek out of here, I have my 2 phasers. There's one upstairs. I have the cool light up thing, and obviously I have these 2 guys. I could put them up there, but I'm not. Scrappy says, laugh out loud, don't get caught. No one knows what you're talking about. And then Jeremy says, what I intended to say is I need to manufacture my own gun as an American. Another twofer. Amen to that. Cheap old gun guy. It is legal in Wisconsin for a 17-year-old to carry a rifle/shotgun with a parent's permission. The question is whether Kyle should have been there or not is not for you or me to say, but his parents. Obviously, his parents had enough faith and confidence in Kyle for him to be there. And that's about all I have to say about that. Smile Money has some more to say about that. Does not seem that clear-cut. And between lack of case law and properly crafted legislation, John Monroe, a lawyer who specializes in gun rights cases, believes in an exception for a rifle and shotgun and intended to allow people aged 16 and 17 to hunt could apply. Tom Grieve, a Milwaukee defense attorney who also specializes in gun cases, agreed that the exception might apply beyond hunting. But that said, the part of the law is poorly drafted. He said he would argue to apply a rule of law that interprets ambiguous cases, statutes, in favor of the defendant. Then Smile Money wasn't done there. He says, I once heard that his mother drove Kyle over state lines with a weapon. That was a lie. Kyle Rittenhouse arrived in Kenosha on his own and went to the protest with a friend who provided him with the gun. The gun was kept at a home of his friend's stepfather in Kenosha. No, not clear his mother gave him permission to carry the rifle before the fact. It was a Class A misdemeanor, at worst 9 months in jail. The judge ruled the law only applied to short-barreled rifles, but admitted the law was confusing. Again, what is a great Hillary Clinton here? What is the fucking difference? I don't give a fuck if it's an AR-15 Derringer or one with a 57-foot barrel on it. kill all the attorneys. I believe that's a book or a motto or a movie or something. Jeremy, just saying, any Bloody Mary mix that smells like carrots, I'll skip. Anything that doesn't pass you and Miles' seal of approval isn't worth drinking. Smile Money sub-comment, Bugs Bunny approved mix. Mike? Cheers, bro. Cheers, Mike, and YouTube says I can say no worries anytime you bet. See, again, they all suck. I'm going with cheers, Mike. Paul from PA Brew News. Haven't had any bee nectar in a long time, but always enjoyed their stuff. A day a pedo gets dropped is a good day. Let's go, Brandon. Wow, Paul, I could not agree more. Anybody that somehow has confused Kyle Rittenhouse defending himself from a pedophile convicted, no speculation here, a convicted pedophile, you deserve whatever fate comes your way. Me, pedophiles, pedophilia, most of the whole Epstein camp or island or whatever, the Clintons, and now they're trying to make this normal. Sorry, I said this is not politics. This is fact. They are why? Why are they now trying to make pedophiles the new norm? Like, we're supposed to, like, openly accept this. Having sexual relations with a pedophile is like somehow they're trying. This is our media. This is the Democratic Party. They're trying to make a connection, to make it okay. You know, you're a piece of shit scum if you support Trump and like guns. But if you want to stick your hoo-hoo in a toddler, somehow this is now rational and you should be embraced by society. No, you should be executed. You should be publicly hung, shot, blown up, lit on fire, have your feet tied in a rope around your neck, and 2 trucks head off in a different direction with an extra 40 feet of rope on each side. You should be disposed of, put down, alleviated from oxygen in any way possible. You think about or touch a child as an adult, you should die. And not just an easy way. I want you to go in the most hideous way. Pay-per-view, the fire pit, the gas tank, the very, very angry and hungry boars, the mothers of everybody that you touched. Oh, that would be a good one. Like the scene in Law Abiding Citizen. Torture you just enough that you stay alive. For me to get my point across as to what you did to a child. Let's go, Brandon. Another twofer. Wow, this has gotten to really be a really dark review, but that's okay. I'm sorry. You touch a child and you think that to be a pedophile should be embraced in any way. You're right. It should be embraced. And a great big vice. Exactly how much PSI does it take to squash a pedophile? Willing to find out. DFC top 30, bitches. This is like a double Tuesday plus 1. Miles. White on the outside, pink on the inside. Paul, again, PA Brunos. The race war inciting derogatory, no. From the Obama institution continues through his mentally enfeebled puppet once again. Remember shooting, riots, looting, and making martyrs out of criminals all started during Obama's first run to try to burn the Constitution, enslave the nation with free money and drugs while tearing down the fabric of our society that built and retained his country, this country, for 3 centuries. Oh yeah, well, yeah. You know, Obama was the douchebag who should have never lived, who said that he was going to be the great joiner. No, part of his plan, or should I say, the puppet master that ran him, needed to divide this country, and boy, isn't it working great? Paul again. Remember, this is the same institution, morons, that stood in front of the burning buildings and people devastated homes while people were bleeding in the streets, yet saying it was only a peaceful protest. And only the police were the violent ones.
I'll make that casserole, hon.
Okay.
If you want that.
I don't care. Otherwise, there's probably buns on the grill.
Oh, well, let me go look.
Alright. Miles again. These are 2 people who won't be missed by society. They definitely won't be missed by Mr. Rittenhouse, and while we are all at it, what is the try, I don't, what is the secret code? Try society making commentary on this issue. Oh wait, roads are racist. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we have. How many people have heard that? What's his name? The homo. The guy that said that he definitely wants to come for your guns says that roads and bridges are racist. Have you not figured out that mental illness is liberalism? They prove it for us. Poco, 30 replies. What the fuck? Oh well. Here, waiting on this chick to get ready. I was waiting. Maybe I'll ice the cake and ask her where she wants to eat. Clyde, whiskey and revolution for all. Oh, by the way, Poco, I need to send you a picture of it. The package did go out on Monday. Monday-ish, I said. It was actually Monday. Clyde, I'm only doing this because I want to. Oh, can't do that one. You know what? I think I want to have some of the pork charlotte. This is such good stuff. Aye, Lassie. Clyde, Sorry, you didn't make it. Okay. Probably gonna regret this. Hey Google, what is a Mongolian chimney sweep?
I found a few chimney sweeps near you. The first one is Midtown Chimney Sweeps. The second one is Black Goose Chimney and duct at 2,122.
Hey, stop. Hey Google, what is a Mongolian chimney sweep?
I can only help you with the first request.
What was the first request?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
To answer my fucking question, is that too much? Shut up. Hello. Tell you, if Slanging with Jeffrey was here, that was such a great thing. I was so pissed off when they took that away. If anybody can find those videos, let me know. Classic shit right there. Hey Google, what can you find in the Urban Dictionary for Mongolian chimney sweep?
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Oh, God. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Should have tried this one, too. Hey, fuck off and stop listening to me. Steven, where's your old pal Blue Line Cigars? Cobra says, that's a stinger. Steve says, what? Cobra says, I'll let Eric share if he chooses to. I don't have a problem. I can answer that. I'll give you the Cliff Note version. When we no longer wanted anything to do with Active Heroes because they decided to be a for-profit organization, Steve from Blue Line chose to believe their bullshit. Yeah, those cabins that cabin that we built, yeah, that's not available some days, like weekends, because instead of a veteran being there, they have wedding parties. You can rent Justin's cabins for wedding parties. So, the gentleman who used to be the owner and CEO of Active Heroes had left. Well, he was actually, they removed him because they wanted to be for profit and he wanted to be what they were. So they basically bought him out, board of directors, handed him a box of his shit, and uninvited him from his own company that he started. That's Troy Yoakum. Troy's a stand-up guy. All of the accusations that are out there, I flat out asked Troy on video. Or should I say video chat? Because I can tell when somebody is having a hard time answering a question. And Troy answered all of the questions. The man has basically given up almost everything worth of any financial value to him to help veterans. And he started Warrior Battalion, and that's where we are now. Me and John try to explain all of that and the accusations. Some of the stuff that was being peddled to Steve was over 6 years ago. Not even current stuff. But Steve, his wife, and Blue Line Cigars decided that they wanted to believe the bullshit from Active Heroes, and we haven't spoken since then. It's a damn shame, but I personally wouldn't want to have anything to do with them anymore, and I'm honored to continue with Troy Yoakum and Warrior Battalion. And at any time something doesn't look on the up and up, me and John have always said we are gone. To quote well, actually, it wasn't Patrick Swayze. It was Oh, and he's so freaking awesome. I'm drawing a blank right now. We'd be gone by dawn. There you go. That's the answer to that. Cobra says D5. D5 is a hit. D5 is a hit. Cobra, I took the family to see Ghostbusters Afterlife today. Absolutely excellent movie. I'm glad to hear that. It had the best opening, the most money raised in an opening movie in years, but we got the whole COVID thing, so I think we went a little while where you couldn't even go to the movie. I'm glad. I'm glad. The original Ghostbusters is a classic. You know, when you're dealing with so much chaotic bullshit, when you have a fraud piece of shit like Biden in the office, and you have heroes like Kyle Rittenhouse being accused of being everything they're not, and people want to believe all the racist shit by racists, it's nice to be able to, see Smile Money? It's nice to be able to have a release. And movies like the original Ghostbusters were just frickin' classics. Go sit down somewhere you can trust, bring your family, and have a good time. I've heard this movie is excellent, and I'm really looking forward to it. Everybody will just try to forget about the Ghostbusters with the women. And after all, Smile Money, they shouldn't vote. Cobra, good luck with your Poly 80. Be sure to contact Jack from State Farm before you take it out to the range. I don't know why you say that, Cobra. Do you know... I can't even answer the question. I could not even tell you how many Poly 80... I mean, for the fact that, like Scrappy said, I've made more than 2 of them. And I have never had one end in any kind of a catastrophe. I mean, if you watch the video, hell, the Nemesis gun, it had 2 drastic issues. Was able to get both of them resolved, and now I can honestly say, without a hesitation, where are you, Nemesis? I, without hesitation, would carry this gun. I, with the help of Rich, I have put, what would that even be? I have put close to 150 rounds through this, and every single time I pull the trigger, it gets better and better. I mean, like I said, you can't even let go of it right at that last little lockup spot. The trigger feels great. Rich, didn't you shoot this? There is one issue. Cobra, I'll give you, there is one issue with this. Doesn't really apply to a defensive shoot. I think I might have to see about tuning. I might try a different extractor, or I need to try maybe put a little bit more of a bend on the ejector. I had several rounds that I got hit. I got Desert Eagled. The Desert Eagle hits me in the face all the time. And I've never had that issue with a Glock or a Glock clone. So I'm not exactly sure what direction I should go with it. I did think, maybe that the ejector was bent a little bit, but I've compared it with an unfired an unfired 9mm Glock, or relatively unfired, and the ejectors look identical. But that's my only gripe. I like the way it feels in the hand. I like that it's a little bit. It fits good in my hand. And again, the trigger and the reset. Yeah, I've never had an issue. I've never had an issue beyond the initial. By the time I've taken it to the range, I have not had an issue with a Poly 80. I'll keep Jake on speed dial, but like I said, I have no problems putting this in a holster and putting it into rotation to defend my life and my family. Besides that, I made this. Well, I didn't initially make it. I made it work. Yeah, probably somewhere around, I guess if I was to be non-dramatic, somewhere between 120 and 150 rounds. All provided by Rich Huff, by the way. Thank you, Rich. Through that, without a single fail. And if me and Christine, Jeremy, and Caitlin, David Brown, go out and spend a little time at the range, I'll bring it with. To continue at the proving grounds. YouTube says that I can say to Cobra, "Thanks, will do. That's a plan. Okay, thanks." I go, I'm going with that's a plan. Matt Davis? What? No, Matt? Well, maybe tomorrow. Let terrorizing begin. Nope, he's not here now. Shark. Sorry. JP reporting in for the... Well, there's like 3 Tuesdays in a row. JP reporting in for the Shark ZF6 channel. When justice is done, it is the joy to be righteous, but terror to evildoers. Proverb 21:15. Stephen, dickheads at work asking us again if we've had the vaccine. Oh, Steve, I don't remember if I shared what group. I got 2 very interesting things today, and I tried to share them, and Messenger couldn't share them. I had to figure out a workaround, but I shared I tell you, again, if the one is true, actually, if either one of the ones that I got today are true, you could have a gun to my arm. You could have either one of those to my arm, and getting ready to pull the trigger, or the vaccine, and the needle, getting ready to push the plunger. I'd say you might as well pull the trigger, because I ain't taking your fucking poison. God, I hope the shit I've been hearing isn't true. Matt Davis, I believe my truck could fly, and sure enough, we flew, but the landing hurt, such is life. Matt, what? Now I'm curious. McLean, I'm going to break into your garage and do things to Vivian. Well, see, now, you can't just jump to conclusions, because what are those things? If you want to put a new set of tires on her, I would really appreciate that. If you're planning on, I don't know, well, I don't know. I guess that wouldn't be all that bad either. Huh. Hey, hope the weather's nice. Thursday, Friday, keep a lookout. Jeremy, I have an awesome idea for an intro for your channel. It involves an AK-47 and Vivian. Smile money. I wonder if you attack people that follow you on Facebook just so they can report your post as offensive. Does that play any role in Facebook decision concerning suspensions? I don't know. But if you're so feeble-minded that that's your goal in life, then continue to bring it on, because I'll be your huckleberry. I don't care. I got, I think, 17 days left. But to be totally honest, I'm really kind of enjoying being over on the Rodney Pincone one. This was really good. Wade, my big brother. I'm not racist. I just have a very low tolerance for stupidity. If me or mine are attacked or threatened, it's on that person or group that what happens to them. Exactly. See, again, look at what the goals are. They were trying they're trying to make it so that you can't defend yourself. It's just one more step in the coffin for the takeover by the libtard Democratic Party and the deep state. You know, I guess right here in Minnesota, they're really trying hard to push that red flag thing. All I can say is, if I have to, it would be a sad day, but if I have to, I can be gone by dawn. My personal freedoms and my rights and my belief in the Founding Fathers, our Constitution, and the Second Amendment, go ahead, challenge me. Like I said the other day, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Wade. Someday, buddy. Someday, I really, really hope we, that might be a good place to adios myself to. Mr. 27, nope. No, Mr. Matt. Mr. 27, hello, outro, babe. Sharky, damn, just missed the top 50. Ultimate look works well. It did hide the Garan for me for a second. Brew Babes light up the background quite well. Read more button. Eagle looking good there. The eagle always sits right here. You just can't see her because they're sitting right there. There's the Glock box with all the goodies and the gas line. And Jolson's cack. It was his birthday yesterday, by the way. Jolson. Fucker. Sharky. Not only did Kyle only shoot white people, he's also partially Hispanic. More white supremacist. Fail right there. Oh, they watch as many. There's over an hour of interviews. Watch as many as you can find. They were calling him part of a militia. He had to go look it up. He didn't even know what the word militia meant, and he wasn't part of one. He's going down the line, and they were wrong about this, and they were wrong about that, and I can't wait till I have Brandon's money. Sharky, saw the pic of that 80% you sent me last night. Well, my evening and during cooking. Good to see you got it working. Go and shoot it. Yeah, yeah, that will be the other thing. I just have to figure out what slide to put on it. We can do all three. We can do this shit all day. I personally think with the tan, I like the. I know I'm supposed to be racist, but I really like the way the black slide looks on this best. This is the PSA dagger upper, and again, if you see it now, it hasn't been shot yet, Cobra. If you slow it down, it will pause right there. But I can guarantee you, after maybe as little as one mag, that will not be the case. The dagger slide actually looks pretty sexy on there, though. I'm impressed with that. I like front serrations, by the way. Some people may not, but especially if you put optics on your firearm to have front serrations, it just gives you another place to fondle your shit. So but on the other hand, I want Jeremy to and Caitlin to shoot the dagger. Magpul mags? No, don't waste your money. Or I could just bring out the. I could just bring out a my G19's. Yeah, that kind of hurt when it hit my hand right there. So, that's probably what will be on there. I mean, the G19 has already been to the proving grounds multiple times. It can help make this a happy guy. And this will definitely go. Jerry. What is in the box? I want to know how I'm gonna mount my Holosun when I finally can afford to get it onto this, because I think I'm gonna run optics. I think I'm gonna run optics on this. And hell, even though it's long, I have no problems. I'd have no problems carrying this. I'm not getting any younger. And none of us have a clue on how long we get on the big rock. So enjoy what you have. And this, I shouldn't be surprised. I'm a Smith & Wesson fanboy, and one of the absolute, just a frickin' tack driver is this. That's why it would be so damn cool. Might have to start a little envelope, because this and the 10mm, ooh, yeah. And I honestly think I would also do optics on that too. But Jerry, I have no idea what's in the damn box. What's in the box, Jerry? Jerry wanted me to do a video on it, and it was like, Jerry, I don't even know what's in the frickin' box. Sharky says D8. Ooh, D8 is a miss. Wow. Well, the race is now on, boys. The race is now on. Sharky, well, if you take into account the things that get manufactured by prisoners in the U.S., you guys still have slavery. Cobra says, actually, prisoners get paid here. The rates vary between state prisons and federal, but all get some type of an income, even when not working. It is extremely low wages, though, but allows them to purchase items from the canteen, i.e. food, snacks, better clothes, toiletries, etc. And then Sharky says, I consider an average pay of 63 cents an hour in the U.S. to be slave labor. Yeah, Sharky, SH. Estani, Blomberg is one pretty babe. It would have been great if that's changed and she was there. Yes, she is gorgeous. Then Scourge. This brew review is brought to you by multiracial high hitness. It's about money. Yes, the cops were ordered to stand down. The politicians and federal law enforcement handle things differently on January 6th. They swiftly and thoroughly arrested and charged protesters after the protest and did shoot someone during the protest. Must be the privilege thing they kept talking about. You know, Smile Money, thank you. I didn't even think about that until right now. Wow. They sure went out of their way quickly to take care of anything with the protests and the protesters when it could possibly affect or hurt Trump. Smile Money, this is one of those rare, I will give you, rare moments where your insight and research definitely pays off. I cheers you. Thank you. Jay with the last comment, and on the wrong video. He's on the Bourbon Barrel Aged from Warrior. I love the hell out of Through Night. Through Night? No, they have hell. Some of the lights that I use, my T30, which was discontinued. Now here's a strange thing. Johnny Concho gave me another T30 that I put in my desk drawer so that when the one that I'm using at work, because he gave it to me because the one that I was using at work got washed and didn't work. Lo and behold, after drying the shit out of it, checking all the connections, basically breaking the light down and putting it back together, it came back to life. But now I'm having some serious issues and it needs to be retired and I need to put another light in a rotation. It still comes on. I cannot toggle through any of the light settings. I'm not sure if I'm in medium or high, but either way, and most of the time when you turn it on, you can't turn it off. You actually have to hit it on something and then it'll click off. Johnny gave me an identical T30S and I put it in my desk drawer and it is no longer in my desk drawer. I have no idea what happened to it. But Through Night, my headband that I wear at work all the time. I just got the new one that I did the review on, but nobody watches that kind of shit. That one's really great, but yeah. Okay, let's talk about this and get out of here. Gamma Bomb IPA from Warp Wing. Wow, it is infusing a tropical fruitiness and a natural hoppiness unlike a lot of them that I have ever had. Rich, as you well know, if I had a man bun, I'd probably be more into IPAs. I am not really that big of a fan of IPAs, and for the most part, just like the assistant manager at the Keyport said, that's because they're all effing alike. This one is definitely more unique. I like this. I also really like Piney the Elder, and I don't even know if they even still make that. I got that from Sonoran Desert Prepper. She has really beautiful eyes. You could just lick them. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take one of these to the Ed Club. So that's number 3. 7.2%. Wow. I almost feel like I need to put this on like a super secret probation IPA scale, but I'm going to give this a 9. And Rich, you know damn well if I have. Well, ask John Solar. If something is shit, I'm more than happy to tell you. This was definitely one of the better IPAs that I have had in a long time, and it's not sharing a lot in common with many of them. Okay. In the club, we've been here long enough, there should be more than one. Oh, and look, there's 3. Salty. Hey, Double Naked Club with a Bloody Mary. You, not me. And I can say, oh yes, the best, always. I'm going with always, because none of them made any sense at all. Small money, cheers clubbers, happy Thanksgiving. And I can say, same to you, happy holidays, thank you too. I'm going with same to you, Smile Money. We'll probably get together maybe tomorrow. Otherwise, maybe me and Jeremy can do one before Thanksgiving dinner. God, let's look at that. God, that would just look so great, all covered. And finally, last comment is from Dinscourage. Finally, Kyle to combat the stereotypes about guys named Kyle Club. And on that note, Dinscourage, you're the last one in the club. And cheers, everybody. Stay safe. And probably, maybe, might see you tomorrow.